Good morning and welcome to a summer day in the life. If you're new here, my name is Brooke and my family and I just moved into a new house. So we have been doing a lot of moving and a lot of ordering furniture and things like that. So it feels like our space is still so blank and so just boring. But thankfully our bedroom furniture should be here in the next week. I've kind of been having an issue with Pottery Barn because I've had 2 appointments set up for delivery of some furniture that ended up being rescheduled. One of them, I had no idea that the appointment was even canceled. So that's been a little bit frustrating, but that's fine. It is what it is, and that's just a part of the moving process and buying new furniture and all of that. It's just kind of what you get when you are ordering furniture. But anyway, this is going to be a little day in the life vlog. We actually have already had our morning started, and it started at 5:30 when I woke up for work. I am a labor and delivery nurse, and I'm on call for now, which worked out. I actually requested to be on call today. I don't normally, it just kind of happens, but I requested it because our oldest daughter she went through theater camp this week, and so they have a little performance this afternoon before the end of the camp day, and so I'm really excited to see that. I'm very excited for her. She actually has really enjoyed it. And our son has been going to karate camp for this is his 3rd week that he's finishing out. He has a little field trip today, which is exciting. And so we are home with the 2 younger girls. Our 6-year-old will go back to cheer camp next week, and actually I signed Luna up with her. That's gonna be pretty hysterical. But so yeah, it's just me and the 2 younger girls. Curtis is working from home, and so we're just gonna see what we get up to on this summer day. I have a few ideas of things that I want to get done. I need to do some laundry, do some dishes, so some household things. I need to go for a run. If you don't know, I am starting my training for my next big Run Disney event, which is going to be the Princess Half Marathon weekend. And so I'm doing a 10K and a half marathon. So I'm starting training a little bit early because it's kind of sporadic right now. I don't have a set schedule on that. So I do need to get a run in. I was thinking about going to the pool. And then we of course have that performance later on, and we're just crossing our fingers that we don't have to go to work. So first thing is I need to grab a cup of coffee and I need to get some chores done. All right, here we go. We're gonna start off in the kitchen, which is my favorite, most satisfying area to clean, because you can see throughout the day just the countertops alone accumulate so many things. And just by simply clearing off the counters, putting things away, throwing the things in the trash or the recycling that need to go, it just makes such a huge difference. I think that cleaning the kitchen and having a nice orderly kitchen, it just makes the most impact in your day while you're cleaning. And I think that's because you utilize your kitchen so frequently. You're in there all day long cooking and entertaining, that it makes the most impact and truly gives me the most calm whenever it's clean. something that I haven't mentioned yet is we are currently fostering 2 bunnies, Woody and Orchid. We found a local rabbit rescue organization, and you can foster, you can also adopt rabbits. And so we are currently fostering 2 rabbits. So that's their cage in the living room with all of their things. The one downside to the rabbits is that they do shed a lot. And I got this Shark vacuum to kind of just help me with my cleanings because I was sweeping so frequently. And I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the Shark because it's just not adequate enough for the hair and all the other things that the kids just kind of leave around the house on the floor. So I don't recommend it if you need it to be a powerful robot vac. With that said, if you have any recommendations for a robot vacuum that is very powerful and can handle just the mess of kids and 2 rabbits, let me know in the comments below because I'm in such a need. Currently, I'm using Mrs. Meyer's for my countertops, but I'm planning to go back to using just vinegar and a water solution. But I am having such a hard time with these quartz countertops. They're actually very delicate, and I always thought quartz were supposed to be a very tough countertop, but little scratches like this, the only thing I've been able to use to get the scratches off are the pink stuff. And I'm not sure if they are gonna damage the quartz, but that's the only thing I'm finding to help get that out. There was also a rust ring from my cast iron pot that the pink stuff was able to take out. So that's the only thing I've found, and I'm just hoping I'm not damaging the countertops. Okay, so it's been a little bit. I've been cleaning, getting the house in order, and I already feel so much more relaxed. I worked yesterday, and so like those days that I work, it gets a little crazy and chaotic and just stuff everywhere. So it feels really nice, and I feel like I can relax in my home whenever it's nice and neat and tidy. And so now we are gonna make some spinach wraps, turkey spinach wraps. It's 12 o'clock. I have not gone for my run, and I was just talking to Curtis about wanting to go, but also it's kind of like getting to the hottest point of the day. And so we may go for maybe an evening run later on. For now, we're gonna make a little lunch, a little wrap, and then it's gonna be time to head out to Luna's performance. I'm so excited to see how she did, or like how she does. And so that's what we're gonna do now. My little theater fit.
Mom, why do you want your running shoes?
These aren't my running shoes. Okay, so we're changed and ready to go watch Luna perform. I have a little crop top. Actually, I have like my sports crop underneath it with my black overalls, braid, with my black, they got holes in them. Then Nikes. Let's see your dresses. Come here, Linen. Twirl. Ooh, fancy. Come here, Lane. Let's see your dress.
Twirl.
Twirl. Wow, so cute. Okay, so it ended up thunderstorming a little bit, and so I just ended up taking such a nice little nap, and now I'm gonna head out and get Cayenne from karate. Not sure if we're gonna do anything actually anymore tonight. I think it's gonna all blow over and it'll be a lovely evening, so we'll see. I'm not really sure what the plan's gonna be. I forgot to mention when we got back how great the little improv was at Luna's camp, or for Luna's camp. It was so cute, and I was so proud of her for just, I mean, I see her every day and I'm her mom, so I know that she can talk and joke and have fun, you know, but to see her on stage doing all that was really cool. So I'm really proud of her for being brave and doing that. I think she really, really enjoyed it, and I'm curious to see, you know, what we do from here on out as far as getting in drama and theater and things like that. So super excited for her, and now we're just gonna head out and get Cayenne and figure out what we do for the rest of the evening. I have a feeling like it would be such a great night to go to one of the parks. I've been wanting to go to Universal and go through the full Minion Land. After it rains and storms like this, they're the best days to go to the theme parks. I know a lot of people get worried about coming during hurricane season and whatnot, but that's always been what we did. Every Labor Day weekend, that would be our time, and that's like peak. It begins to be peak hurricane season here in Florida, and it never disappoints. The rain, you know, just keeps people from coming, and the lines are great. The weather is great. You know, you may have to deal with a storm or two, a little bit of rain, but overall it's so much fun. So anyway, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna go get Cayenne now. Well, today ended up being very unproductive, it feels like. I did get some cleaning done, and then, you know, we went to see Luna in her theater performance, but other than that, we didn't do anything, we didn't go anywhere, and so it kind of feels like one of those productive, unproductive days, you know? So I think now I'm gonna hop in the shower. I do have to work in the morning, and then we'll do like a little get unready, you know, get ready for bed, nighttime routine kind of a thing. So that's what we'll do now. Okay, I feel so much better after showering. Sorry, it's a little spooky in here. But I usually would wash my face in the shower, but I'm gonna do it outside because we were gonna do this, you know? We're gonna do our little nighttime routine together. The first thing is I just got this Versed cleansing balm. I picked it up from Target, but I use it to remove all my makeup at the end of the day, and I really like it. It has a nice, almost like a minty kind of smell, and it feels pretty good on my skin. My skin has broken out so much with my cycle this month. I'll usually get a couple, maybe of breakouts like around my chin, but for some reason, like my whole face has just like broken out with this past period. Sorry if that's TMI. It was very strange that, and then this is real girl talk. Breasts were really sore, which is not really common for me. Very strange cycle this month. I will usually, like if I have a lot of makeup left, but I just showered half of it off, then I use a microfiber towel as well. The one thing that I noticed about the Versed cleansing balm is when I was keeping it in my cabinet, it was like leaking out. So I don't really know why, because it's sealed. I noticed around the bottom of the cabinet, it was really wet with this in a pure like liquidy form. I don't know, maybe that would be something that you want to be aware of. I have been using the La Roche-Posay cleaning and moisturizer. I love this stuff so much. I got the triple repair moisturizing cream with my last trip, but I need to get more of the one with sunscreen. This one's a little bit lighter and it has the sunscreen in it, which is great for daytime. This one is like a deep moisturizer. So usually after I put it on, I look like a bit of a oily pig, if you will. But I meant to mention that today I did take a nap. I didn't mention that earlier, but while it was raining, I took a nice little nap, which was lovely. And then just edited and uploaded a video, which is going up way later than I normally would. I would have just scheduled it for tomorrow, but I just decided whatever, I'm just gonna post it tonight. It is a meal prep video if you like those. It is the video before this one. But I was just gonna mention, like the whole time I'm editing it, I'm just feeling so like self-conscious about my body, and that's not something that I generally struggle with. Like, I mean, I got into really good shape with E2M, and then right after that first round is when we decided to move from Austin, Texas to Orlando, Florida. And so my whole routine and schedule has been off ever since. And then you just mix in like all of life, and I've talked about it so much about the anxiety of, you know, living in a small space with a big family and all of that. So I definitely feel like I'm kind of back where I started from, or started at when I started E2M, and it's not a super great feeling, but I also try not to really stress out and overthink all of those things too much, because I think we have seasons of just being really good. I don't like to use that word. We have like periods, I feel like, of being super motivated and really healthy and taking charge of all of the things that we need to do to care for ourselves. But then we have other seasons where we tend to put other people and other things before ourselves. And I think I've just been in that season for the last 2 years. It's like survival mode. But one thing that's really helped is signing up for these Run Disney races, because it motivates me to get out there and run and be active and do all the things. So I just wanted to say, like, if you're in a period where you're struggling a little bit with how you're feeling about yourself, you know, just you do whatever you can, you know, go out for a little walk, you know, and do something active during the day, you know, at least once, you know, maybe start off once, twice, work your way up to however many days you can tolerate it. And just know that being active and really putting yourself first is such a huge step, and it's so hard. And I realize men probably feel that way to an extent, but I think women and moms tend to always put everyone over themselves. And so it's okay to be selfish and do stuff for yourself and take care of yourself. It's really important. But just thought I would chat about that because as I was editing the video, I'm just like thinking, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I'm wearing that. I can't believe I look like that. And it's just hard to think all these things. Even when I've ever been on runs, I'm just like so much negative self-talk sometimes, and it's just so unhealthy. And you know, we have to do better for ourselves. But anyway, moving on from that heavy topic. The next thing I do is the retinol by Versed, the Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum. I think it's pretty good. I think I had this on the night before I went and I got my eyebrows done, and I didn't wash my face or put moisturizer on before I got my eyebrows done because I know like the oils and stuff can affect the wax and all that. But so I think that I had some of this on and it burned. Like it wasn't even like she left the wax on my face for very long, but there was this burn streak. I don't know if you can see it in the video of the meal prep video, but yeah, so I don't know if it was the retinol mixed with the wax or what, but I had this huge burn scab on my forehead. Lane is currently on antibiotics for an ear infection. So we've just been so crazy over here with so much going on. So I'm still in a really irregular filming and editing cycle pattern, really trying to figure out what I need to focus on and what is the best content that I can make and how can I make it engaging and useful and helpful and all that. So I've been struggling with that. Like, it's funny because I feel really motivated right now. I don't feel burned out right now. I'm just really just trying to figure out my path and what I'm actually doing. Like what is the most interesting, or what is this channel about essentially. So I just did my La Roche-Posay moisturizer, and that's really like all I've been doing at night. I try not to do a whole lot. I feel like it's so over advertised to us to overdo everything on our face. So many creams and potions and serums, and I don't think we actually need 3/4 of what they're advertising for us to get. I worked with a lady, and I don't know if she was from Russia. I remember her telling me, she's like, you do too much. Like you just need to wash your face with some water. You don't need to use all this extra stuff. And she had a gorgeous skin. So I don't know, So that's pretty much my skincare routine for the night. I feel like it's just so this moisturizer is so moisturizing for my skin. So I love that. I don't really ever blow dry my hair or put heat on it unless I know I'm gonna get ready for something. But I'm working the next 2 days and my hair is gonna just go up in a clip or a hair tie or braid. And so it's just gonna air dry, and that's all I really do for that. I do have Kristen S that I bought recently that is for when you blow dry your hair. It smells really nice, but like I said, I pretty much the majority of the time let my hair air dry, which is probably why I have actually like a little bit of a dry scalp. That is really it. For the rest of my nighttime routine, I'm gonna make some hot tea, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth and then hop in the bed. I'm also going to put a little bit of Laneige sleeping mask on my lips because they're pretty dry and crusty. So that's it for my day in the life. It was a non-productive, productive day. Lots of cleaning and doing some things for the kids, and that's pretty much it. A nap, a nice thunderstorm, and I got a video edited and put up, and then a nice little get ready for bed with me. So, but I hope you're well. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. I'ma keep it breezy.